Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, markets are in full risk-off mode, with equity prices and bond yields lower, and currencies like the US dollar and Japanese yen up sharply. Russia's land grab of its neighbour is in full hot military mode, unlike its bloodless takeover of Belarus and Kazakhstan in 2021. They've launched a war using justification straight out of the 18th century, not one seen for more than 70 years. And they're moving aggressively to seize Ukraine's key population centres. Even if the attack on Ukraine remains limited, the political and security responses will upend 5 decades of relatively peaceful progress. A turn in the progress against poverty will be negative. Globalisation is likely to be ended. China and India are staying on the sidelines of this war, for now at least. And the war-induced inflationary impulse has seen the US Fed officials signalling that rate hikes are still very much on their agenda. US GDP growth for the fourth quarter of 2021 was revised higher at a 7% annual rate and up 5.6% of all of 2021 from 2020. What is interesting about this data is that in 2021, China's economy was 65% as large as the US's. That's a sharp retreat from the 2020 result when it was 74% the size. The recent US surge has come when China is in a slower growth mode. US jobless claims for last week retreated, and now just over 1.9 million people are on these benefits, the lowest since the 1970s. Both came in below expectations. And globally, shipping freight costs rose last week, both for container cargoes and for bulk cargoes. And prices for key commodities jumped even further. Lithium, aluminium and nickel were at the forefront, and wheat prices have zoomed overnight. It's going to be tough for the poor, no matter where they are, and more people are going to fall back into poverty. The US Treasury 10-year yield opens today at 1.92% and down 6 basis points, and taking this yield back to Wednesday's level. And the price of gold starts today at $1,924 an ounce. That's up another $14 from this time yesterday. It is doing its job as a counter-cyclical safe haven asset, although with not any great enthusiasm in the circumstances. And oil prices are up, of course, and at one point earlier touched $100 a barrel, but they're now just on $95 a barrel in the US, a net $3.50 daily rise, and the international Brent price is just over $98.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open today down a full 1 cent at 66.7 US cents. Against the Australian dollar, we're down slightly to 93.3 Australian cents. And against the euro, we're also softer at 59.7 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 71.5 with a daily drop of 70 basis points. And trading in the Ruble has been suspended after a steep dive. And the Bitcoin price has fallen 7.4% since this time yesterday, now at $35,865. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been extreme at plus or minus 6.5%. Cryptos aren't proving to be either counter-cyclical or a safe haven. We welcome your feedback. Leave a comment below or on our website. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.